This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Let's start with the hot topic, which is where are rental prices going?
They have not really changed. They're still going up. I think it kind of slowed down just a little bit because of the holidays and because there's so many people getting sick right now with COVID.
People move around less during the holidays,
yes,
generally.
During the holidays, not a lot of people want to move. They want to be going to visit family and celebrating and stuff. Nobody wants to be moving.
Right.
But also we've seen so many people being sick right now that nobody's really going anywhere. But the rents are still going up. That doesn't change. There's still people looking for properties. There's just not like 10 applicants per property like we had seen the months before.
Is there a lot of inventory available? Is there only a little? What's happening? Do you have a sense of the amount of rentals that are out there and how that compares?
So there's not a lot of inventory, and that's the reason why, because people don't want to move. So there's not a lot of vacant properties, and the people moving from out of state are still coming. That hasn't slowed down.
They're still flowing in.
Yes, I'm still seeing people, at least one or two every week, that are telling me that are coming in from California or wherever. They're still looking for rentals.
What if someone has had an eviction on their record?
So that's the hard part right now, dealing with evictions.
It's like foreclosures in my world, for sure. Yeah.
Because, well, first of all, if there is somebody with an eviction, technically we don't really take anybody with an eviction. That's just, it shows.
It's a big red flag.
Yeah, it's a big red flag. But the one major problem right now, because after the whole COVID and all these new rules and laws, and there are tenants that were probably evicted during COVID, but now it's not showing on the record. So we don't even know if these tenants were evicted because now it's not showing on the record. So now we have to do an extra, I guess you can say, rental verification, not just their last landlord or management company that we were with, but maybe the one prior to that.
Let's pretend I'm a landlord. I've got somebody who I do want to get out of my property, let's say. What's that look like nowadays? You know, I know for a while I was, you were not allowed to evict anybody for the COVID, and those rules are now stopped again.
They've lifted a few. They've changed. So yes, evictions are back on. They're not easy though, because there's still some protections. So if you have a tenant that is currently under pending status of their application through TRAP, then you can evict them. So that's one thing. But the regular evictions for non-payment or violations, they're now back on.
You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now. If you ever have a question about real estate or any of the other topics we cover, just call me off air or text me at 702-203-1165. You can also check us out on the web at lvrealestateradio.com or on our handle on social media at LV Real Estate Radio.